You know, you got the names of who scored both those tries?
Yeah, Darren Kilda. Kane Arwing the goal.
Check one, check two. Check one, check two. Hey? Check one, check two. Welcome back. Welcome back.
There you go.
You're away, Dennis.
All right, folks, welcome back. Sorry for the technical difficulty. Welcome back to Jim Laurie Oval for this A-grade clash trial game between the Valley Diehards and the Brighton Roosters. And the scores are locked up at 6-all. Thanks for sticking by us. Well, there's been no sound, but we're now back on the air. I'm here this afternoon with Bernie Ring from the Bridge FM. How you going, Bernie?
Yeah, good. Thanks, Dennis. Welcome aboard, everyone.
Yeah, it's been a great afternoon of rugby league down here so far. As Crush goes up and takes a hit, he's only 1 metre out. This could be a chance for the Roosters to get back in front this afternoon. It goes out to Nelson. Taken just 1 metre short there. Comes up to number 16. This is Hanson. Dragged just agonisingly close to the try line. We'll give you an update on what's happened this afternoon shortly. Nelson outside to Elliott. On tackle number 5. Here's a chance, little kick through. Played out there by Valleys. Here's a chance. Is there a chance of a try? It's been played at and we'll have a goal line dropout.
Very close there, Dennis. Yeah, the score 6-all tries to Darren Kilda and Valleys in a conversion by Kane Arwing, and Brock Nelson scored the try and converted the sideline kick. 6-all.
6-all, yes, and Brock Nelson there off a kick, ran a length for the field try only about 5 minutes ago to make it 6-all. Scores this afternoon in the under-20s, a very entertaining, high-quality game. The Brighton Roosters 40 defeated Valleys 16, and in the reserve grade this afternoon, it was Valleys 24 defeating the Brighton Roosters 14. And there's a coach killer right there. A set restart off a dropout and spilt the ball, and we're going to have a scrum on the 40-metre line. So it's been a pretty tough game so far. If you've been watching there, thanks for joining us. A little bit of a technical difficulty earlier on, but we're on the air now. This is Dennis and Bernie commentating along with Tim. How you going, Tim?
Yeah, good. Thanks, Dennis. Happy to be here.
Happy to be here, and with the BRL reserve grade today. Well, what happened today?
Yeah, mate, didn't quite get the result we wanted. You know, the boys hung in there. You know, the encouraging thing was, I suppose, most of Valley's tries came off the back of errors. So there's just a few little things there for us to work on, mate. But, you know, in all fairness, we've only had that squad that went out only had one captain's run on Thursday night. So they're only going to get better, mate. And, yeah, I think there's some encouraging signs there for the year ahead.
All right, as Valleys take the ball up, this is number 16, Joseph Maguire, charging towards the 40-metre line. It's been a pretty tough game, back and forth, not many errors in this game so far. This goes outside there to one of the second rowers running onto the ball there, just 30 metres out, clawing closer to the try line. This comes out there to number 20. We don't have a name of number 20. He's brought down just 30. Cruss getting in there, ball and all, trying to bring him down. And they've got two number 20s out there at the moment. Makes it a little bit tricky. Anyway, the ball comes out there, number 3, that's the centre, Cameron Moran, hitting a very hard tackle. Fifth and last now, can the Roosters hold them out? Chip kick through, and that's going to have to be played at by the fullback Ailing, and the Roosters will have to drop out.
Yeah, Valley's on the attack there. Cameron Ailing having to knock the ball dead, but goal line dropout. Valley's looking strong here, running sort of to the northern end of Jim Laurie Oval here.
And very, very tight game, this one. We've got 16 minutes to go till half-time as Ailing puts that ball down. This goes to the big number 8. This is Jared Cherry charging the ball back up to the 40-metre line. Brighton's defence has been really, really good today. Comes out to the 15 and the 16. This is number 16, Joseph Maguire. Having a little bit of trouble getting him down as Nelson wraps him up and brings him down with Brebner. Or with Cronin, sorry. Comes out the back, little wraparound move here. This is out to the second row, number 12, Jai Ballinger. On tackle number 4. There's number 20 with the other number 20, so we haven't even got a number 20 on the team list, so we'll just go with the two 20s, 2020. Comes out the back to the number 20. This is number 16. This is Joseph Maguire. Just 1 metre out. Can the Roosters hold on tackle number 5? Bit of a charge there from dummy half as he got the ball down. The referee's having a close look. And it's a try underneath the post. I didn't see who scored that, Bernie. Could you make out who scored that one?
I couldn't quite get the number there, Dennis, but yeah, good charging run, right last tackle, just could not quite hold him out under the post, Valley, so should be conversion there, so Valley should lead after the conversion 12-6.
Yeah, just bulldozed his way in there from close range, very hard to hold him out, but the Roosters' defence has been quite good this afternoon, and I suppose they might have been expecting a kick there, but it wasn't to be, and number 8, that was jersey number 8, that was Jared Cherry. Jared Cherry, who's bulldozed his way over from about 5 metres out and on tackle number 5. And the Roosters will be disappointed about that, but they are playing a lot better this afternoon than against the game against Dolby a couple of weeks ago, and you can see quite a bit of improvement. Beautiful afternoon here at Brighton Roosters. It's been a very warm day. The sea breeze is starting to kick in as Khan Awang lines up this kick to take the score to 12 points to 10. As I said earlier, in the under-20s, it was the Brighton Roosters 40 defeating Valley's 16 in a very free-flowing game of rugby league, and then in the BRL reserve grade, Valley's 24, too good for the Roosters 14. We do apologise about our sound. We may cut out again soon, but a few internet towers getting repaired in Brighton this afternoon, so our connections have been a little bit dodgy. But Bernie and I are hoping to do our best, along with Tim Williams, down here giving you complete, comprehensive coverage. Turn the NRL off. This is the big game this afternoon, folks. Just having a little bit of problem with the kicking tee there. Kicking tees. What happened to the sand in the old days, Bernie? Get the sand and a bit of water.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is Ailing now, who got injured in the last game. It's good to see him back. This ball's gone down deep. Big charging run there. Oh, a good solid hit there. Bringing him down just on the 15 metres out from their own try line. Valleys hoping to complete a set of 6. Just falling off the tackle there, Namakia Nagalaga. Little dummy there from the dummy half. Goes for a bit of a scooting run, makes some good yards there. Does Juan Dempsey. Big strong one, of course. Valleys made the grand final last year, Bernie, where they were defeated by West in the grand final. They'll be out for a bit of redemption in the BRL this year.
Yeah, mate, yeah, they come up short last year again, and yeah, it'll be interesting to see our players. Oh, there's a knock on by Allen. Valley's going to score here. Kane Arwang just picks up the loose ball and runs around right beside the post. Easy try to Kane Arwang, and he'll convert that. So Valley's will go to the front here, 18 points to 6.
Well, what happened there? Big, huge bomb, and the Roosters fullback Mitchell Ailing just lost control of it in under the high ball and came down and popped straight into the hands of Arwang, and he scores the easiest of tries underneath the post. And suddenly this game has blown out a little bit with the Valley's Diehards 16 now leading the Roosters 6. But plenty of time on the clock for the Roosters to hit back here, because apart from a couple of little blemishes, they've been playing some really good football, Bernie.
Yeah, Dennis, I have just a few minor errors there. That drop ball there, Mitch Ailing dropping the ball, but looks like there's going to be a host of changes on the other side there. About 5-6 players lined up, so this was like an gridiron game. There's backs and forwards are going to come on and off here very shortly.
Well, this is the idea, I suppose, of trial games. Obviously, in the season proper, they only get the 17 and limited interchanges, so it's an opportunity for Coach Dylan Slater to change his squad around, try different combinations, and see what he's got with his players there. And some of these players were played last week against Dolby. As Awang lines up the kick, he's getting some easy kicks today from right in front. And just as we were saying before, yeah, Valley's played the grand final last year. They were the raging favourites with Scotty Prince at the helm over there, and they came up short against the West Panthers, who came from fourths.
Yeah, so it's very interesting. So Kane Arwan kicks the goal. It's 18-6 with 11 minutes to go in the first half here at Jim Laurie Oval, Brighton.
And there's a huge crowd down here today. It's great to see locals getting on board to support the mighty Roosters. Come down and help the club. Last year was an extremely tough year with all the COVID restrictions and that, and we're glad to have so much great support on down here at the club. And we'll be kicking on into the evening, so if you're local, come on down and have a beer. The NRL's on the big screen and a few games of footy on, and come down to the club and help support the Junior Rugby League club. Now they'll be hoping for a better set of six here, the Roosters. Kicked off by Ailing. Is he going to find? He's going to. Oh, very, very close to the touchline there. And this is brought up by the big number 20. I don't have a name for either of the number 20s this afternoon. Let's see if they can number up here, Roosters. Comes up, and there's a knock on. There's an error. That's just what the doctor ordered. And a very strong hit there from number 10, Kepu. Came in there and finished off the job there, Kepu. And there's a great opportunity for the Roosters. Just 35 metres out directly in front to put some tries on before half-time. Put a try on before half-time. What can they do?
They're right in the attacking zone here, about 40 metres out. They get the feed to the scrum. They set up both sides here, so it'll be very interesting to see which way they go here.
And Brock Nelson's calling it out on the right-hand side there, where he can link up with Cronin. Has been very strong this year in the few games that we've seen. No, they're going to come down the blind side here. This is number 5. This is 2. Setu 2. This is to the halfback. This is Kepu again, who forced the error earlier on. Looks like number 18, Terhangi Rangi's stepped into dummy half there. Number 7, Toby Elliott, brought down just 10 metres out. Here's a good opportunity for the Roosters to hit back here. They need to hit back. Comes out to Nelson. Man higher, is it? Yep. Man higher just brought down. He had a big game 2 weeks ago against Dolby. Coming in off the bench, what can he do? Oh, and there's an intercept. And there's a knock on. And it'll be another set of 6 for the Roosters. Oh, and there's a penalty there. Offside. Accidental offside. Very, very good timing for the Roosters there. He snuck up quickly and took that intercept, Bernie. I think he might have been a couple of metres offside anyway.
Pretty close. He was off the line very quick.
Anyway, this is big number 8. This is Kepu. Oh, and there's an error. There's another. Is going to be another penalty here? Stripping. Well, Valley's trying a few different tactics here to mess with the Roosters, and it's worked at the moment, but the Roosters will get another set of 6 here. Kepu. So they're Kepu brothers. The two front rowers are the brothers. Kepu. And here's his number.
Short.
He's pulled up short. Ball comes to these. That's 2. Setu 2. Ball comes out. Brebner brought down. They're not making much room here. The Roosters, they've got a big, deep back line. What can they put on? Down the blind side here to 2 again. Can he sneak through? Can he sneak through?
Yes.
I think he's got that ball down. And he's lost the ball over the try line. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. And that means that the Valleys will get to bring it out to the 20 for a 20-metre tap restart.
Yeah, 2 sets of 6 at the Valley's line there, Brighton, and just couldn't quite get it across there. He nearly got across there in the line, but lost the ball right at the last minute.
Yeah, well, they had a beautiful back line out there ready to go, Bernie. I'm surprised they didn't go that way, but anyway. Coach killers again, and you know, a bit disappointing. Coach Dylan Slater will be a bit disappointed with that, but anyway, they've got to knuckle down and defend, and referee's called 6 to go there. It's taken up by the Valleys forward to the 40-metre line. Man higher over the top there. It's another dart from dummy half. Not much room there made by Valleys as they get over the 40-metre line. The Roosters are actually defending quite well. That's a good hit there. That's Nukaglunga. Gala come across. Kick down deep. And now Ailing. How's his nerves after what happened before it's hit the corner post? Touch and goal. They'll bring it
back out to 20.
Back out to the 20. We trust that you're enjoying the coverage this afternoon down here at Brighton Roosters of this A-grade clash trial game. There's a set of 3 trial games over the next 3 weeks. Brighton will be playing next week. They got.
I think you got Carina, mate. Yeah, and then on to West.
Yeah, Carina next week, and then on to West. So 2 away games for the club, and then back into it just after Easter for the start of the season proper. The Roosters come up to the 40-metre line here. Sun just glaring in our eyes at the moment, folks. It's a little bit tricky seeing some of the players, so we hope you just bear with us.
Bramwell, the replacement hooker, come on there. He's made a bit of ground up the middle.
Fetu again. Kepu. Here's Brebner.
Lingy Kepu, he's having a big influence up the middle here. Lingy Kepu, one of the twin brothers. His brother's going to get the ball here up the middle.
And tackle number 4. Could this be surely another penalty? Little dart from dummy half. And this is Mokaha. Nelson. Ailing. And this could be a try. Is it? He's going to get there? I think he might have got there. No, he's lost the ball. Kiu Nakunaga. Q. We call him Q. We'll call him Q this afternoon. Drops the ball over the line. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. You've got to take the most of your opportunities, Bern.
Yeah, mate, they're just a short line the last 2 plays. The wingers just not quite getting there. It makes a difference. Those 2 tries could be 18 all. But at the moment, with 4 minutes to go, just before half time, Valley's 18, Lee's Brighton 6.
Yeah, we got. Might bring over the under-20s coach, Andrew Wynyard. Would like to come over, Andrew. Tell us a little bit about the under-20s clash this afternoon as Valleys take it up towards the 20. Andrew, how you going this afternoon, mate?
Yeah, good, thanks, good.
So a 40 points to 14 victory this afternoon. We must be very happy with the result.
Yeah, trials, at the start of the season. I thought I was very happy with the efforts from the boys. The scoreline, I think, doesn't mean too much in the trial, but the effort was there. I'm pretty happy with the effort.
Yep, and tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and how you came about coaching this under-20 side.
Yes, so I've coached a little bit over at Redcliffe Dolphins with the 20s and helped their pre-season this year in the Colts. Then I was offered the job over at Brighton to coach under 20s. So I decided it was a great opportunity and I took it.
And how did all the players go in the game, mate? Did they all come through injury-free, no dramas?
Yeah, that should be fine, mate. I think they're a little bit tired. It was a bit hot today, but I'm sure they'll be fine by the next trial.
And enjoying coming over to the bridge to the mighty red, white and blue, the Roosters, mate, enjoying your time here so far?
Absolutely, it's been great. Dylan's been absolutely outstanding. The board and all the boys around, Timmy and Plummy, they've been very good.
Awesome, mate. Well, all the best for the year, mate. We'll check in with you throughout the year. And what's the next game for the boys?
Carina next week over at Carina. So.
Carina next week. So it'll probably be a triple header over there again. So for those in this 3 rounds of BRL from A grade, reserve grade and under 20s, they'll be playing all in groups over the next 3 weekends before having a break for Easter and back. So thanks very much, Andrew. You have a good afternoon, mate, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Valley's now on the attack again. Can the Roosters hold them out? And that was a tackle that really needed to be made. A great tackle there from Cronin, on that right-hand side. Can the Roosters hold them out? They go down the blind side. Roosters really need to dig deep here. This game's in danger of blowing out. Here's the 5'8" for Valleys. Simon Britton Snowden. He's very, very close to the line on tackle number 5. Comes out the back. They're going to throw it here. They're going to chance their arm, Valleys, by the look of it. Can they drag them down? The halfback's going to be caught with the ball. David Quinlan. And that's brought down. That's good defence from the Roosters. And they really need to settle down a bit now with 1 minute 24 on the clock. And hang on to the ball and complete this set of 6. This is Kepu again, just bringing it out to the 30-metre line. They've done well. They've got to tackle number 4. Got to complete here. There's a little pop-up there. And brought down on the 40-metre line. Now they're throwing a ball out the back, and there's an error. No, play on, says the referee. Bit of luck, bit fortunate, and back to 6 for the Roosters with 32 seconds on the clock. A little bit of luck there from the Roosters, and they're failing to get off him here. A little blindside bit of room to go here. And here's a wonderful room from out the back here to 2. It's 2. He's got a chance to run down the sideline. Can he beat the fullback? He's brought down. 15 seconds to go on the clock. Halfback Toby Elliott is calling for it desperately. It comes out the back. Here's Brock Nelson. Ailing. Little kick through. And it's going to be too deep. A little bit of a Hail Mary there as the siren sounds. And at half-time down here at Jim Laurie Oval, it's the Brighton Roosters 18, Valley 6. We're just going to take a short break. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. We trust you're enjoying the coverage down here at Jim Laurie Oval.
There's a lot to like about this little rugby league club from the bay side of Brisbane's north. Home of the mighty Brighton Roosters Junior Rugby League Club. So here's to another 50 years of those famous tricolours of the red, white and blue. Go the mighty Brighton Roosters.
far away.
No, we did that test last week.
Yeah, I know, but the batteries on,
right.
on the arse on this.
Back on the air. Welcome back to Jim Laurie Oval, where the Roosters have kicked out on the full from the kick-off. Just had words with Coach Dylan Slater. Unfortunately, we lost sound there, but we're back anyway. A few technical difficulties this afternoon, folks. We've got a mobile tower down in Brighton.
Got to control the ball, the Roosters here, and hopefully they'll get Valleys in the back.
Dennis.
Yep.
You want your club to go?
We're back on the air. We back on the air? I'll come back to you, Scotty, and I'll give it a couple of minutes. What's your role over there again? Development officer or something?
And I'm assistant coach.
Assistant coach of the Dolphins. You're holding in there.
Is Hodge over there, is it? Yeah, Hodge over there too. Yeah. Got some Hodges there too. Then.
So we're here now, and the score is 24 points to 6. Once again, we do apologise for the audio issues we've been having here today. A quick dart there from dummy half from number 14. That's Robert Kennedy. Goes awfully close to the line. Can the Roosters hang on? Just 10 minutes into the second half. It hasn't been a great half of football for them. The ball gets sung out wide. Out to the number 11. This is Haley Rough. Rough knows a knock on there. And it'll be classed as a Roosters knock on. So the Valleys will get the ball back again. Anyway, we're joined here this afternoon by by Redcliffe Dolphins assistant coach. You may remember him, he's played for New South Wales and the Melbourne Storm. Scotty Hill, how you going, Scotty?
Yeah, good, mate. Happy to be here.
What brings you down to the Brighton Roosters this afternoon, mate?
Yeah, just coming down to have a look at a few of the young guys playing for the Roosters this week. Obviously, having that partnership with the Redcliffe Dolphins, we're going to be having a few guys come back and play for you guys here weekly during the comp, which is a great opportunity. One for the Brighton Roosters have some quality young talent, but also the ability to raise the level of the players to get into the side this year.
Yeah, and tell us about these two young brothers that have come over that are affiliated with the New Zealand Warriors that are playing for the Roosters this afternoon.
Yeah, the Kepu brothers. They're both quality. They're two twins coming over playing for their sign with the Warriors. But look, they move well. They got good motors. Look, I think it's just a really good level for them to be stepping up to that intrust level, and no better way to do it than to play at the BRL level, playing against men, get knocked about a bit, and really challenging themselves.
And just 18 or 19?
Yeah, young, but big and strong, and
absolutely. I think we might down here at Brighton, they might become referred to as the Bash Brothers the way they're going this afternoon. They're actually really strong young men, barging it up, taking plenty of runs this afternoon.
Yeah, they both move well, and no doubt the Brighton locals will get to know the Kefu twins, and they might become a cult for themselves, But no, there's a couple of good talented young players. Young Toby, I forget Toby's last name.
Elliot.
Toby Elliott, mate, great young half. We'll see a fair bit of him playing here this year, I'd say. They all come through that Redcliffe under-20 side, but as I said, this BRL level is a great level to sort of get them ready for that intrust level.
And of course, with the brothers, the Kepu brothers, like we are known as the family club down here at Brighton, so they'll fit in nicely down in. And I'm sure this is a great run here, and that could be a penalty there. And I think you'll find there's a knock on there. He pulled him back there when he was getting up to play the ball. Bit of bad luck for the Brighton Roosters side. So tell us a little bit about Redcliffe this year, mate. You've got a game this weekend in the Q Cup.
Coming next week, we'll be playing our first round against the Mackay Cutters. So,
is it a home game or away game?
We're away. So our first two games are away. We're away up there, and then the following week we're at Devils Bash Up Park against the Devils.
Yeah, the old Bash Up Park, yeah.
The following week, and then we've got our first home game. So, look, we've had a really good pre-season. We've done a lot of hard work, and time comes now to start getting fair income with how we want to push ourselves towards the end of the year.
Absolutely, and we wish you and the club and Moggy and all the boys over there all the very, very best for a wonderful season, and hopefully by the end of this year we have some even better news that we might be in the NRL in 2023 with a little bit of luck, and I tell you what, they'd be mad not to take the Redcliffe Dolphins as well. So anyway, thanks for joining us, Scotty, and enjoy the afternoon. And remember, we're getting the club. You're always welcome to come in for a beer after the game.
I definitely will, mate. Pleasure to be here, and look forward to a great season ahead.
No worries. Thanks again, Scotty.
Cheers, mate.
No worries. Anyway, the Valleys have just made an error here, just 5 metres out, and the Roosters once again will have an opportunity. It's going to be a goal line dropout. Tell you, the Roosters have not had the ball this afternoon at all, Bernie.
I don't think in the second half they've been in the 50-yard line of Valleys. Valleys been doing all the attacking early in the second half, but they're hanging in there. 24-6, still 25 minutes to go, but the goal line drop out there to the big front rower, and they'll charge it back up the middle.
Well, I mean, the sheer weight of possession has been must be 70% with Valleys at the moment. The Roosters, they're trying their hearts out, they're trying hard, but they're just making unforced errors. And anyway, as I said, this is only a trial game, and it's the first time some of these fellas have actually got to play together in a competitive game. So give them a bit of time throughout the year. And as Scotty just said, the Kefi brothers there will be outstanding later in the year, and as they get more experience playing against big men. But the Roosters now need to hold out here, 24 points to 6. As it comes down the blind side out the back, a little chip there, and that's a great little pick up there. Who's that picked that one up?
There's a winger.
Q. That's right. Q. Rightio. What can the Roosters do? That's 6 again. So we must be using NRL rules here, where the referee can signal 6 again at any stage. We obviously haven't got the big bell that goes off, but they're obviously bringing in what they do in the NRL, we're doing in the BRL. And this is one of the gentlemen we're talking about, Kepu. And unfortunately, he's made an error. We put the mockers on him. And it was a knockout just on the halfway line, and once again, the old Roosters fail to complete a set. Tim, can you tell us a little bit about some of the sponsors for the BRL down at the club this year?
Yeah, mate. Well, as we mentioned last week, we had the BRT on board, and they've joined us again this year, so we're grateful for that. Ray White Bracken Ridge is another one there, so Roxanne Patterson, great supporter of the club. And got a few new ones coming on board again this year. HTD, Directional Drilling, guys over there at Clontarf. Great organisation, and they've kindly donated to us this year and are keen to get involved. So that's just a couple, mate. We've obviously got a few others there as well. Wendy from Wenzart, she's jumped on board again, so we always appreciate her contribution. It doesn't go unnoticed, that's for sure, mate. So we're pretty grateful. We've got a few extra ones there we'll roll through later as well, mate. So,
and if you're looking for an opportunity to sponsor us down here, we're more than willing to talk to you. 3269 1234 is the phone number. Pretty easy phone number. Or email the club at roosters@brightonroosters.com.au. You can see the signage there. This game is being live streamed, and we'll get better coverage as the year goes on. And games will be live streamed throughout the year. Opportunities are there. Opportunities are there to get your name on streamed live and to larger audiences. And so please get on board if you're interested. 3269 1234. If you're interested, and as the Roosters make another error, I'll just throw back to Tim.
Yeah, and we've also got a few other opportunities too with one of our other sponsors, Matt Fisher Media. He's kindly going to put some packages together for some of our other sponsors and people that want to jump on board and be part of the halftime entertainment and stuff like that. So we're also grateful to Matty. Some people would have seen the video we played at halftime. That's some of his handiwork there. So keep that in mind for anyone that might be interested.
Yeah, and it's all streamed. I've got a lot of people who've commented about the coverage from the last game, the 4K technology, the brilliant transmitting of the vision has got better and better. And we're working hard to make these coverage as best as we can. But as we said, we have had some technical difficulties with internet throughout the Brighton area. There's an error from Valleys. And finally, the Roosters will get the ball back on the 30-metre line. Now, here's a chance. Can they complete a set of 6? This is taken from dummy half from 2 as he skirts across the field. This will be Cronin having a dart from dummy half. He's been pretty good from... And that's a bit of a dangerous tackle. And the referee, he took a bit of time there, but here's what the Roosters need. Just what the doctor ordered. Cronin almost dumped on his head there. Very, very dangerous tackle. He's hurt himself there. He's kicked that into touch of the Toby Elliott.
He's got a cramp, I think.
He's got a bit of cramp. First game of the year for a lot of these players. What can the Roosters put on? Here's Crust. Crust taking it up. Always a goer is young Alex Crust. He'll just go all day. Plays the ball back. This comes out to Tamata-Rangi. Here's a chance. Here's one of the best chances this afternoon for the Roosters. Just 30 metres out. Elliott comes out the back. Who's that running onto that? That's Joshy Cooper. They've got a big back line out here. What can they do? Elliott. Kepu. He's just called 6 again, so the Roosters will get 6 again. There's room here. There's room here. Will he get there? I think you might find that's a try. It could be a try there to Cronin.
Ryan Cronin.
Gets off the nudie run.
And Ryan Cronin scores out wide to put the Roosters well and truly back in this game. It's amazing what they can do when they hang on to the ball, Bernie.
Yeah, that's the first time they've been down here in the second half, and they got a extra set of 6, and Cronin just got outside his man and scored in the corner there.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Roosters have just been giving the ball away, and the first time they get the ball down in enemy territory, they make pay dirt and they score in the corner, and that was a great try there and great work there from Cronin to score out wide. So, anyway, Brock Nelson will now have a chance to bring it back to within 2 converted tries. The sun's now gone down over the hills here at Brighton, and the artificial light is about to take effect for the final 20 minutes of this game. Very important kick, this one.
Yeah, Brock Nelson needs to kick this to put him 2 converted tries behind with 20 minutes to go. Dylan Slater might be right. The Valley's a little bit lethargic there. With 20 minutes to go, their big pack might start to slow down a bit here.
And as we stated earlier, these are trial games. These are 3 trial games over the next 3 weekends to give all the BRL sides an opportunity. So we're not playing for any competition points here today, just a chance to gel and get some match fitness. And as he strikes the ball. Back on the airways. Just want to stand there like that for the time being. Yeah, back on the airways down here at Roosters headquarters down here as Valley's bring the ball up. As approaching the halfway, Cronin in there tackling and also his man high there. Comes out, can they hold him out here, the mighty Roosters? They've come over the halfway line, approaching the 40 metres. The Roosters, they were really, really good in the last 20 minutes against Dalby. And one thing's for sure, Dylan Slater's got him extremely fit. This has gone back to the winger, Q, as we call him. It's a good little run from Q there. He needs to hang on to the ball and brings it up to the 30-metre line. A run here, the Roosters bring it up to the 40, up to the 30. Two. Good run from 2. Here's the try scorer, Cronin. Another good little run, picked up and put down. And a little forearm there in the face. The referee obviously hasn't seen that one. Here's Elliott kicking the ball down to 20. Could this be a 40-20? Could this be a 40-20? No, it's out on the full. I'll just put the mockers on him again, Bertie.
We stopped the sun from going down, I reckon. Yeah, very elusive there, but just tried to bite off too much there, Toby Elliott, but Valley's...
They've been good today. Valleys have been good today. Give them credit where credit's due. But then again, I think there's a knock on there. No, it's not been knocked back, says the referee. Roosters just need to keep their heads here a little bit. They're getting a little bit frustrated. This comes out to number 11. This is Rocket. Sorry, Roy Croft. A bit of a wraparound. Links up with the halfback, Quinlan. Back to Quinlan. Throwing it around. Here's one of the 2020 brothers. Takes the ball, charges, makes some good metres there. 30 metres out, Valley's on the attack. Scores 24 points to 10. Roosters do not want to let them in here. This goes out the back door, links up with the backs. That's gone a mile forward. And good pressure there from the Roosters to force the error.
Yeah, Valley's tried to move the ball wide, but the centres got up in their face and they forced the ball forward. So with about 14.5 minutes to go, it's still 24-10, Valley's in front. Getting a little bit scrappy, but that's to be expected. It was a pretty warm day here in the first half.
So what can the Roosters do here? Complete a set of 6 would be the first goal from the team here, just to get down into a good attacking position, put a kick through. We've got some scores around the grounds. What any scores around the ground? 26-4 to the Sydney Roosters over Manly. And of course the other game this afternoon, a bit of an upset there. The Warriors, well done. 19 points to 6 defeated the Gold Coast. Cronin plays the ball. Comes out the back here. This is Brebner. Brebner's been pretty good today. Ooh, there's a bit of a dangerous tackle there. And he's not happy about it either, is Brebner. But the Roosters have got the penalty, and they've got a chance now to put it into touch and get some good field position, maybe put something on.
Yeah, a bit of a dangerous tackle there, but Toby Elliott puts it out just on halfway. So set of 6 in the Valley's half here again. Can they put another try on?
Here's Elliott about to take the tap. Here he is, Brebner. He wants the ball back, and good on him. Good charging run. Says, you're going to tip me on my head, I'm going to take one up. Ling again. Oh, linked up outside there. Great run there by Takari Makawa. Comes out to the blind side again. Here's Rock Nelson. Man higher. What can the Roosters do? Can they put one on here? And it might make this last 15 minutes a little bit spicy. Comes out the back. Running towards the post. Offload. Chance here. That's knocked on. That's been knocked on by Valleys, and the Roosters will get another set of 6 in a great field position just 15 metres out.
Yeah, they tried to spread the ball wide. They were just one player short, and Valleys knocked it on. But yeah, Brighton really attacking the line here now. 12.5 minutes to go. As you said, Dennis, make a try here with 24-16, and very open up the last 12 minutes.
Well, what can they produce? They've been training hard. They've been working on their moves. What can they put on here, the Roosters? As I said, some of these guys, they have got some numbers.
Nelson just one off and the big second row. They go to the blind side here.
He's 2.
He's 2. Stepping inside.
He's still going. He's hard to bring down. He's 2. Some little niggling tactics coming in there from Valleys, holding the player down. Oh. That's a bit of bad luck there from the prop forward. Kepu
drops the ball. They didn't need that.
No, they didn't need that at all. It's been one of those days, folks. The completion rates have been pretty disappointing from the Roosters, but as we said, it is only a trial game here this afternoon. As Tim Williams comes back with some icy cold water for the commentators. It's been a hot day sitting in the sun over here. We trust that you've been enjoying the coverage from Rooster TV. We have had a few technical issues this afternoon, folks, but thanks for sticking by us. And we hope you're enjoying the game. And there's an error. There's a turnover there. Here's a chance for the Roosters. Now just 10 metres out. Van Huy's going to go into dummy half here. What's the odds of him having a go, do you reckon?
It could be anything.
No, comes out the back. Here's Nelson. Elliott steps. Oh, he got hit hard there too. Got hit hard. Got some knees in the kidney there by the look of it, but he's up on his feet, and the Roosters will get another penalty. So never better an opportunity from 10 metres out, right in front. What can they produce? What can they do? This is another big run from the prop forward. He's going to go very close. He's digging deep. Is he going to make it? No, he comes up just short. Kepu. And he's going to spin around. And they're back in it, the Roosters. Not quite sure who scored that one. Takai Mokaha scores. Takai Makahole. 13, number 13, guys. Yeah, he scores under. Good luck to him, young man. He's had a pretty good game this afternoon, and he's scored underneath the post. And I'll tell you what, with 10 minutes to go, it is game on. 24 points to 16 shortly. Bernie.
Yeah, he's had a fair game, Takai. Score under the post there, 24-16. The conversion should be kicked here pretty easy. So with 10 minutes to go, it's going to be very interesting. Brighton's only been down here twice in the second half and managed to score 2 tries. So scored both times. Actually hung onto the ball. So the big front rowers, the Kepu brothers, are really aimed up here this afternoon. As Scotty Hill said earlier, they're going to be very hard to combat some of these players when they play here at Brighton.
Yeah, look, they've made a few errors this afternoon, the brothers, but I mean, so have a lot of the other players out there today. Very hot and humid conditions, only starting to cool down now with the sea breeze coming in. But I tell you what, with 9 minutes to go, Brock Nelson makes it 24 points to 16, and it's game on. And the Valleys would probably feel a little bit they've been the better side, and they have been, but the Roosters aren't giving the game away. And if we look at the game against Dalby 2 weeks ago, this is when the Roosters were at their best in the final 10-15 minutes of the game. But anyway, it is what it is at the moment, 24 points to 16. And Valleys just look like they might have gone to sleep a little bit here, but we'll see what happens. Terrific crowd down here today at Jim Laurie Oval. Terrific crowd. Ball goes down deep. This is 2. Here he is. He's one of the guys we've been talking about. Great run off the kick. Now can they complete their set of 6? Valley's just starting to get a little bit niggly in their tackles, holding the man down. That's a good one. Here's Brebner again. No, that's the try scorer. How do you pronounce his name again, Tim?
Who are we talking about?
Number 13.
Takai Mokaha.
Takai Mokaha.
Just moving the ball up the middle.
Could be a penalty here. Little dart. Takai Mokaha. Brings it up to the 40. Little dart and scooting run there from dummy half. It's tackle number 4. Roosters coming home with a bit of a wet sail. Here's Elliott. That's Q. 5th and last. What can they put on? Gee, the Roosters would love another penalty here. Here's Elliott under pressure. He'll go back down the blind side here. Little kick through, stabbing kick. Play that by. It'll be 6 to go. I think it might have been accidental offside. A change over there.
Didn't play it.
Didn't play it. Well, it looked like he played it, but unfortunately we don't have video replays here. And Valleys hold on. Just 7 minutes to go here at Jim Laurie Oval. Roosters come up. They'll be very, very keen there to keep them down at this end of the football field. They've been really good this last 10 minutes, the Roosters. They've hung on to the ball and had a little bit go their way, the rub of the green, and they're finishing this game well. Finishing it a lot better than Valleys, and that's a good driving tackle there. Nelson and Manhire getting in low and bringing him back. Could be a little knock on there. No, 6 again. So it is very obvious now that rule has been brought in for BRL action. It's just like the NRL, the referee will signal 6 again instead of slowing the game down to the kick to touch. This comes out, this left hand on the edges here. Nelson holding the ball. Fullback Ailing, lucky not to give a penalty away there. Scooting dummy run half here, gets over the halfway. You can see how these 6 agains really can put a side under pressure. That's another good tackle there. Brought down Nelson involved there. With the number 18.
No.
No, and they're through. And this is the number 7. This is David Quinlan. Brought down on tackle number 5, is it? They're going down the right-hand side. Kick over the ball over the top.
Forward.
And he's called it forward. And the Roosters will survive. Wow, that was like 11 tackles in a row the Roosters had to make then. They get to bring the ball out onto to the scrum line, just 12 metres out. It's another good run. Is that Kepu again that made that run? No, that wasn't Kepu that time. Here's Cronin. He's been good today, Cronin. He's really dug deep and had a good game. Here's a big number 16 that's come off the bench. Tyson Hodge. And he spilt. Mate, I'm not going to give any players a rap today. You'll name it, I'll give them a rap. They make an error. But that's football, folks.
6 to go.
6 to go and another 6 to go. Just he's getting there for little intricacies in the ruck there. You hand on the ball, or I wonder he's not going to call another one here. Here's a big number 8 for Valleys. This is Jared Cherry. He scored a try in the first half. Now the referee's just going to stop play here for a minute. Have we got an injury here, or?
Toby Elliot's cramped up bad over that right outside. There's a player down at the back there.
Touch judge has just come in for a report. We've got an injured player.
Yeah, 4.5 minutes to go, so.
Yeah, so just a reminder that next week, round 2 of this series of 3 trial games, the Roosters will be heading over to East Carina, over there at off Creek Road. Leo Williams Oval next Saturday. Make sure you get on down there and help support the mighty Roosters. Be a triple header again. Righto, tackle number 2. Here's the big number 16, brings it out the back to the 15. Oh, this is a set play. And the Valleys are going to score. This is Sarah Tapeli Esara. I think I pronounced that right, and he scores out wide, and that's probably the game now. That's 28 points to 16. And just with that break of play, Valleys had an opportunity. They've obviously practiced that move at training a number of times, and it's come off this afternoon, Bernie.
Yeah, it was a set play after a bit of injury time out there, but they had plenty of overlap there. Kane Arwang to the centre, and yeah, it was just too quick for him. Talking about Jared Cherry, he's played at Redcliffe many years ago. The whole family played over there. Jared Cherry's come back into the game now, a big strong lad, and yeah, certainly made his mark, scored a try, but yeah, certainly made his mark. I think he went to athletic shot put, Jared Cherry, years ago, so yeah, he's certainly a big boy.
There you go. Any relation to Cherry, Daly Cherry?
Yeah, he's related through the family. Yeah, I think he's Mark Cherry's lad, so they played at Redcliffe, his brother Steve and Cameron, so yeah, the whole Cherry family played over there. Daly Cherry Evans' grandfather was a good footballer, and Troy Evans, his father, was a good footballer as well, so it's in their bloodline.
So this is Arwang now. He's had the perfect day with the boot, 4 from 4. This one's a little bit harder from the ocean side of Jim Laurie Oval. Just 3 minutes to go, folks. Strikes the ball, and that one's going to be waved away.
We've stopped another one.
There you go, I've stopped another one. Put the mockers on him, and tonight's lotto numbers are going to be... No, I won't put the mocker on anyone's lotto numbers. Starting to dwindle now. All right, so Roosters now with the restart. Big deep kick there. Valleys now bringing it out. They've made a few changes here, Valleys. A few reserves have come on to get a bit of game time. The Roosters will be hoping to hold them out. 28 points to 16. 2 converted tries the difference. 6 more again. Did anyone see what that one was for? Yeah, there have been plenty of 6 against. There's another good hit. Brebner. There's Cherry, the man you were talking about. Another charge up the middle. Valleys now. Elliott. Crushed in there with that tackle. Offload. They're keeping the ball over. They're starting to play 5th and last. Can the Roosters hold them out? And on tackle number 5, Alex Crust couldn't help himself there. He had to get involved and was baited into another bit of push and shove at the ruck. And Valleys will get one last shot on here with 56 seconds to go. A little bit of spice coming into this last minute of the game. Here's the number 11, spits and spins, and he's going to score underneath the post. Number 11, that's Hayaley Roycroft. He'll score underneath the post, just throw a bit of salt in the wound from the penalty, and Valleys will be up 32 points to 16 with a kick to come from right in front. Well, it's been one of those days, folks. It started off earlier today with the under-20 Brighton Roosters having a great win, 40 points to 14 against Valleys. Then in the BRL reserve grade, we had Valleys prevail 24 points to 14 in a good game of football. And this afternoon, it looks like the Valleys A grade are going to win 34 points to 16 in these trial games. A lot of work there for all the players to keep working on, but it's been a pretty good afternoon here at Jim Laurie Oval, Bernie.
Yeah, Dennis, it's one of those days that, as you say, it's only a trial game, and they'll work on that leading up to next week and the next couple of weeks. They're not going to take the conversion here, so Valleys will run out winners 32 to 16. So, yeah, it's been an enjoyable afternoon. My first time on calling the football, but anyone wants to listen to a radio show on Friday night on 99.7, please tune in. I might even get Dennis on the radio again.
Yeah, that's right. Bernie's got his show on there at 99.7 Bridge FM on Friday nights, commencing at 6 o'clock, Bernie.
6 o'clock.
Tune in, and great radio station, heaps of music and heaps of entertainment. One of the great radio stations on the move in Brisbane. So we hope you've enjoyed the coverage of our game here this afternoon. As I said, we did have a few technical difficulties, and we'll get better for that. But this is Rooster TV signing out for this Saturday afternoon. As I said, next week the boys travel to East Carina, and we'll be back just after Easter. We'll have a bit of time to get a few technical things worked out. And just a reminder too that there'll be trial games next weekend for our international players. So that's under 13s, 14s, 15s, 16s and 17s. Coaches will know about that, and the boys will be having 2 weekends in a row of trial games commencing next weekend before we break for Easter. So anyway, on behalf of Bernie, myself and Tim Williams, we trust you've had a great afternoon and enjoyed the coverage. It's bye for now.